the improvised thriller / drinking game. In just a moment, myself and the nefarious fellows behind me will improvise for you a thriller in the style of Alfred Hitchcock. And all we need to begin is the suggestion of a fear, but not an ordinary fear like birds or heights. No, no. We are asking for a fear that you believe is unique to you and you alone. Like having a beetle fly in your eye and get lodged there. Or tea kettles. Does anyone out there believe they have a fear that is unique to them and them alone? Just yell it out.
My dad put me on an online matrimonial website.
Your father put you on an online matrimonial website? Forced matrimony. How's that? Guys calling you. Guys calling you. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Since this is high-class crime, you will notice that we have a wet bar on stage. It is a slightly limited bar on stage. Now, in Chicago, when we do this is a 2-hour show, and we have a full bar on stage with many options. This show is slightly abbreviated. As such, though, we are still committed to drink the same amount of alcohol. And so we will be drinking straight Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey Whiskey. Our drinking game is as follows. Anytime a character on stage is offered a drink, they must accept that drink, and they must finish that drink by the end of the scene. This will ensure that our plot will become more complicated, one way or another. And now, without further ado, Hitch-cocktails is proud to present to you the thriller entitled
Fiancé.
The exciting tagline that reads,
when a matchmaker discovers that her clients are slowly being killed off, will she be able to get to the bottom of it, or will it be, oh no, Cupid?
And now, without further ado, Hitch-cocktails is proud to present
Fiancé.
Simply must do something about it. I am at the end of my wits.
What's that? What is that? What about your wits?
It is Elizabeth.
What about Elizabeth?
Are you kidding me?
She's lovely.
She's lovely, but I have absolutely no one to leave my estate.
No one to leave your estate. You want our Elizabeth, huh? She's been with you for so many years, and frankly, I think she could do better than you.
How dare you, sir?
I'm sorry, Philip, but it's true.
Oh, Richard, you think you're so smart.
I am smart. I graduated from Yale.
Yes, it's pretty good if you can't get into Harvard.
Oh, they're basically the same, you idiot.
That's what they told you at Yale.
It is.
Can I fix you a drink?
What's that?
Can I fix you a drink?
Of course.
Well, you know our father's will said, if I don't produce an offspring, it's going to go to your doctor.
Well, sounds like it's not my problem. Sounds like it's your problem.
Well, your daughter is also unwed.
What?
Yes. We all know she can't carry on with anyone.
Wait, my daughter's unwed?
Yes. She didn't tell you this?
I honestly haven't checked in for months.
I feel like we need to talk more.
I do. I wish we did. But she does not like
You know, Father, in his old school patriarchy ways, if your daughter is unmarried and I have no offspring, when he passes on, it's all going to go to the poor.
I will not have my father's wealth that he's accumulated by sucking money from poor people go back to poor people.
It's like the water cycle, but terrible.
Exactly. I can't. I haven't spoken to Kimberly in months.
Well, you best do something.
Wait, what am I supposed to do? Call her on the phone and ask her how she's doing?
That would be step one. But step two would perhaps maybe fix her up with something.
Fix her up.
Yes.
Ooh, I have a lovely man in my office.
You have a lovely man in your office.
I have several lovely men in my office.
Fantastic. So, but a particular one could catch her fancy?
Of course. Thank you.
If you are a stranger, however,
Yes.
it might be weird to call her up and say, I have a man for you. I know we haven't talked in years. Perhaps they would happen upon each other.
Ooh, like a little date.
I know a professional matchmaker.
Ooh, shut your mouth. You know a matchmaker?
I do know
And
matchmaker.
I'm a man?
How
her the old-fashioned way. I bought her a drink at the bar, and I was persistent for 8 months until she gave in.
Let me bring her up right now.
The matchmaker.
Yes. Tell me, what is your daughter like? What are her hobbies?
Oh, gosh, that is a great question.
Okay, let's go a lot easier. Okay. What was the last thing you saw her wear?
Oh, jeez.
Okay, great.
She was wearing a bib, for sure.
What's her favorite food?
Oh, great question.
Amelia's awkward conversations.
Hello, Amelia, it's me, Richard.
Oh, Richard, how have you been? How's that lovely wife of yours?
Oh, you know, Baron. Anyway.
I must remember to check for that in the future.
It's all right. Besides that, we get along swimmingly. Speaking of which, my brother's daughter is looking for a new man.
Kimberly.
Kimberly. You come.
Kimberly! Well,
Yeah.
that's a name for a tart. I like her already.
I do have a photo of. Here. Yes, she's a.
You're going to show me a photo of her over the phone.
I'm going to describe her. I'm giving the photo of her to her father. It's a sad story.
Richard,
Yes.
this is very complicated. Just tell me a few facts about Kimberly.
All we're going to do is we're going to tell you Kimberly and the name of a man, and you just have to find the most romantic scenario for them to engage in.
I see. So you already have the gentleman picked out.
Well, I heard he's quite lovely.
He's an accountant.
He's a lovely accountant.
Are we sure he's not barren?
Is he married?
I don't know. I've never asked if he shot them.
Well, I'm sure we have not seen him at the rifle range.
All right, I'll give it a shot. It's unorthodox for me. You know, I have my own pool of people.
I understand, but I know you're the best, and you're the only one who could possibly carry this off.
Are you there?
That's it. Yes, you're the best. I think I lost you.
Bad hang up.
Jokes so off.
Hello? Richard?
It's imperative that we get this daughter, or else.
I haven't paid my phone bill in months. Yes, darling, count through the beads. Further, there's 17 layers of beads. You must be Kimberly.
Yes, Kimberly Coxswain, yes.
You're a lovely girl. Let me get a look and feel of you. Yes. Yes. With ample-sized head, yes. Ooh, all right. Passive motion is all right. What do we do with these? Oh, that won't do. That won't do. Have a drink, darling.
If it helps, I was voted most likely potato in my graduating class.
I've dealt with worse.
You know, I'm sorry. I came here because my father called me out of the blue. We haven't talked in 8 months. He said he wanted to talk to me, and then I arrived here in a bead curtain.
So that's all you know?
Well, shucks, I had hoped that he would want to rekindle our relationship, but then...
Oh, he does, darling. That's exactly it. You see, I'm an old college buddy of your father's from Yale.
Oh, yes, of course. You mean the Harvard of that other state?
So glad you know I'm modern. And you see, he was having such trouble with all the time and distance that passed between the two of you. He didn't quite know how to say it to your face. Instead, he wanted me to get the ball rolling with an associate of mine.
Father always was quite complicated. Of course you'd call an old friend from Yale to then introduce me to another friend of his to then rekindle our relationship.
Exactly.
So like a Yale man!
He's very poor at expressing his feelings, and so he's told them all to an older war buddy of his.
Oh, well, shucks. Listen, and you're sure that he really wants to see me again? I have something important to tell him. You know, just something that I've always hidden from him. And
Yes, that's exactly what you should tell this liaison. It'll be like a surrogate. Your father will be speaking through this man.
well, I suppose it can't hurt, but honestly, will my father ever approve of me? You don't understand.
Why are you asking me that question?
Well, because you're the friend that he has contacted to then hire a liaison to meet with me to rekindle our relationship. Aren't you a Yale woman?
I see right through me. It's true. I'm sorry, Kimberly. I'm not sure if he'll ever truly approve of you. That's why you do need to loosen up a bit. Not like that. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Stop. No. Okay, yes. Oh, we like that.
I'm sorry, I'm terribly socially awkward, and I honestly just don't quite know where I am in the world, and frankly, there's been some dark days.
Here's all you need to do, sweetheart. Meet Henry Harden. He'll be at the canal docks. 9:15 tonight.
Oh my God, the canal docks, that's the most romantic spot in all of Boise.
Is it?
Gosh, Tiffany, I really had a great time tonight.
I had a wonderful time too, Henry.
It's just amazing. I've never been with someone like you. I kind of had some rough.
Why don't I fix this drink?
Please.
I can't say I've never been out with an accountant before.
Oh yeah, they're dynamite.
Might I say you are lovely?
Gosh, really?
Well,
I've gone on a lot of dates lately, and no one has ever come back with me to my place or said I'm lovely, or they've all kind of gone down in flames, to be perfectly honest.
I know how that is. I've had a lot of relationships go wrong myself.
I mean, literally, some have gone down in flames.
Go on.
One died in a flaming accident. But it wasn't my fault. Whoa, Tiffany, it wasn't my fault. Like, it was a meteor. We were on the Ferris wheel, and I was about to work up the courage to tell her exactly how I felt, and then, whoa, a flaming rock from the sky. That was date 2.
That had to be just the worst sign about your romantic life.
You know, sometimes I think that the universe is trying to tell me something, you know?
You know, one time after my fiance left me, I looked up the sky. I made a wish on a shooting star. Do you think that was the meteor that killed your date? We could beat again.
God, I have so many mixed feelings happening right now.
Go with that. Go with those mixed
Oh
feelings.
gosh, like a sense of incredible guilt.
Okay.
And like fear, I guess, that I have that power.
Why don't I come the next time we make myself more comfortable?
Oh. Okay, calm down. You got this. You got this. Did you leave? Oh, hey. Do you like it? I see you found my washcloth.
I'm wearing just it in your backpack. It was the best I could do under the situation.
Well, I'm impressed. Color me impressed.
All right, you're impressed. Say, you seem a little tense.
Oh, it's just, I guess I'm just a little nervous.
Well, don't be. Why don't you put those 50 hands to good use? I could sure go for a back rub. Yes, exactly what I want. Yes. Beat my back like it's a poorly going date with your meteor shower. Oh, I'm sorry.
Still a little sensitive.
I apologize. Maybe I should go.
I'm sorry, maybe it's me. Things maybe just aren't working out the way I thought.
It's all right. We can try again next week, maybe.
Sure. You call me?
Of course.
Darling.
Nice to see you again, Mom. please, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat.
Oh, I see you set up a cheese platter.
Yeah.
Oh, you know just how I like to be treated.
Can I be honest with you, sweetie? I am going to do all this because I have a favor to ask you.
Another one.
Yes, another favor, all right? Here's the deal. My daughter, Kimberly, our daughter, who I am unfamiliar with because I haven't seen her since ever, right? I'm going to set her up on a date.
Do you think that's wise?
Yes, of course I think it's wise, yes. Because, you see, I should give you more backstory. You see, my father, he's rich, you've heard of him, right?
Right, where we get our money from.
Correct, yes. Absolutely, is old Redenbacher, their Redenbacher family. That's our father.
Yes. My name is Marilyn Redenbacher. I know who my father-in-law is.
Correct. I'm just making sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
So here's the deal, right? Is that the wealth that he's accumulated by ripping off poor people who love their popcorn. Well, that goes to no one if we don't marry off our daughter.
I thought you said you were never going to speak to her again.
Well, I honestly forgot about it. But that's neither here nor there, right? It's just a matter of reconnecting. We're finding her again, right? Making sure that everything's good between us, and then finding her partner, right? It's very simple. And I'm wondering if you might go along with this whole plan.
I want you to ever speak to her again.
And why is that, sweetie?
You know that once she became a woman, I didn't want her around here.
Why?
And since we're catching each other up on all of this,
Yes.
because I felt threatened, I thought there should only be one Redenbacher matron and it should be me.
I'll tell you what. I worked hard. You understand, sweetie? A drink.
Yes.
I worked hard my entire life collecting money from my father, right? And I will not have any of this ruined because you decided you want to be the power in the relationship. You understand? She's my daughter too, and I will make sure that she marries so that we get the money.
And what happens if she doesn't?
Insert empty threats.
All right, right this way. We have a table reserved here for you, sir.
Oh, wonderful.
Please have a seat. As your day will be along quite shortly.
Thank you. Are you surprised to see me again?
Oh my God, I didn't recognize we had a mustache.
Yes, I like changing my appearance from time to time. Listen, when she comes, I like to change things up, keep myself a bit anonymous, you understand?
Fine, sir, but remember the mess you made last time? We promised you would not be seen at this restaurant again, but fine. I won't say a thing.
Thank you.
But you be on your best behavior.
Henry Hardly, okay? Play it cool, you're not a potato woman anymore, you're just gonna, hello, Henry! Sorry, that's how we do greetings when you're from Yale.
I'm sorry, a maitre d' is supposed to show you over so things like that don't happen.
Oh, then let's do this again.
No, we're good.
Can I start serving Madame off with some drinks?
Yes, a large one.
Not for her.
Yes, I'm Henry. We arranged through the agency, I believe.
Yes, and enchanté.
Oh, you speak French and street speak. One more, please. You know what? Make it a double.
Sir, you seem especially
First date tips?
No, yes, I'm sorry, I'm terrified. My smooth entrance might have fooled you, but I'm really not adept at this. But honestly, you don't even have to look at me in the face. I just want to know what my father had to say. You know, my wealthy father.
Your father wants what's best for you, that's all.
Okay.
Just wants what's best and wants that we have an enjoyable evening together.
Oh, you mean
Just two people.
Marcel, do you know who's here?
What is that?
Marcel, do you know who's here?
No, I don't. Oh my God, is that man who cannot control?
This is the third woman this week.
What?
This is the third woman this
The
week.
third one, man. Oh my God, he dates a lot of people. What do you mean it's worse than that? He's a philanderer.
No. The woman he was here with just 5 days ago?
Yes.
She's gone missing.
Oh my God.
You know that beautiful, dark-haired, tall, gangly woman?
I hope you enjoy the restaurant. It's my first time here. I read an article about it that says it's very good.
Oh, well.
Do you like it?
Naturally, look at those Boise sights. Listen, I hope that this doesn't seem too forward, but...
Please, be forward. I know I am.
Would you like to take a walk with me out by the sweet Boise Canal? You know,
What Boise is famous for? Their canals. Yes, I'd love to.
I'm sorry, but I just think there's something wrong with him. I'm going to warn her.
No, don't do that. He is a patron of this establishment. And if you do that, everyone will become... What do you know? You don't know anything. You could just be on a date and then she happened to go missing. You don't know. Here's the deal, right?
Why don't we skip dinner and head straight to the canal?
Oh, she's a danger.
I feel such a connection with you. I just think we should get out of here.
Oh, he's going to straight murder.
Just you and me out in the dark.
We can't do anything, but we can call the man who arranged the date.
What lovely pearls.
Okay, I suppose we call the man, right? And we tell him that he is about to have someone murder a woman.
That's his daughter.
Whose daughter?
The man who arranged the date.
What?
Yes.
You're calling the man who arranged the date?
Maybe an awkward conversation.
Emil? I thought I was looking for the Reddit Walker number.
Oh, no, I'm sorry you've reached my establishment. Can I help you?
Amelia, what can you tell me about the man who arranged a 8 p.m. table here tonight?
Oh, that's a couple of my clients. They're just getting to know each other.
What can you tell me about the man?
Which man?
What is she saying? I can't hear a word.
He's a short, dark-haired man. He looks like the cross between a mole and a middle manager.
Oh, that would be Henry Hartley. He's a very reliable individual. One of my best clients.
Wait. Numerous clients. Has he had a lot of dates?
Yes, but he just hasn't found the right woman yet.
What
You know,
happened to
I was,
all the women who went out with him?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. Women are very fickle.
No, ask about the woman who could not keep a score for right.
Oh, right. Gorgeous, lanky.
No, don't say gorgeous.
Like,
Sorry, are you okay?
yes. You know how, like, Barbie is nothing but limbs?
Wait, but at least she has a figure.
Oh, right. Fine. The last one. All right. The woman who looked like a scarecrow mixed with a 5-year-old child. What happened to her?
Oh, you know the strangest thing?
Strangest thing.
Oh, keep going.
They did just find her in an alleyway, strangled by a Batman.
I brought you to my favorite lock.
The locks are always wonderful in the darkness.
You know, some people would consider you very brave to come out in the darkness with a man you don't know.
Well, people have insulted me my whole life. Voted best potato-like body in senior year. Well, you understand that. You
Oh, the Boise.
bar?
That would be lovely. You know, it's so interesting to finally meet someone who looks at you, you know, really sees you.
I see. I have excellent night vision.
I'm sorry, where are you exactly?
I'm in the goo.
I just feel like I can talk to you about anything. Perhaps it's because there's something vulnerable about you too, you know?
Because I was also a potato bowl. And yet now, people find me quite the spud. I have my eye on you.
Really, we can talk about all that tater.
Tell me, what did you expect to happen on this date tonight?
Oh, well, shucks, I guess I suppose it all comes down to I thought I'd meet someone sinister or someone who just cared about all my money. The massive, massive popcorn fortune I sit upon on this potato ass.
How very crude.
Sorry, where are you exactly?
Don't worry. I'm watching.
That's not creepy at all. But really, Henry, I'm afraid that I'm a little bit chill. May I borrow your jacket or your body? If you don't mind.
How about a drink?
Not creepy at all.
I have to be honest with you, I've never met anyone like you before.
You mean someone vulnerable?
No, I've met plenty of them. A kindred spirit of some sort. Someone misunderstood.
Yes, you know, my father, he always ignored me, but I have ideas. I have important things to say.
I'm sure you do.
Do you know that I had a thought? What if we take our popcorn and we combine the cheese flavor and the caramel flavor?
What?
Yes, thank you. It would be hilarious, wouldn't it? It would be odd.
Savory and sweet.
What is it, Richard? It's the middle of the night.
I am worried about date.
Well, fine. Your daughter, I understand she looks like a potato. But maybe she's a hot potato.
It would explain why men keep tossing her around and yet are unconventional.
I don't understand what warrants a visit.
What?
I don't understand why that warrants a visit.
Because I genuinely don't know my daughter. Do you understand? And it's eating at my core.
Fine. Well, let's call the matchmaker and check on her.
Yes, call the matchmaker. Do you understand? You know what? You're always on the hook. Are you expecting company?
I wasn't expecting you.
It's my home.
What are you doing here? Darling!
Just thought I'd pay a quick visit. And Richard, isn't it a coincidence that you're here?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you.
Your daughter's out on a splendid date
That's
right
what
now.
I was telling you.
Is she?
With that young man that you referred to me. What's his name again?
Well, the name you gave me was Edgar.
That's right, Edgar. It's funny, I get names mixed up
What do
all
you
the
mean?
time.
I said Edgar.
Did you?
Who is she on a date with?
It's got an E in it. I think it might have started with a H, though.
Who did you put my semi-attached I am to her daughter?
I see your relationship has really grown in the
Wait,
last
H.
few days.
And H, I remember reading about that in the paper.
What about the paper?
There was some sort of horrible crime scene, and all they found there was a monogrammed handkerchief with an H on it. As a matter of fact, 2 H's on it. As a matter of fact, no, just the 2.
Isn't that curious? It's so funny because there's a lot of men who have names that start with H's, but not as many that have alliterative first and last names that
Idea.
start with H's.
What are you, H.H. Holmes? Oh no! H.H. Holmes.
Oh no, don't worry about that. This man's name is Henry Hardley.
Henry Hardley.
Sounds vaguely familiar too.
Yes, of course.
You fired him from your...
Yes, I did. That's right. I fired him a long time ago. He was a man very quick to temper, oftentimes threatened other employees in my company.
No, how did I possibly get him on my books?
That felt disingenuous. How did you do that? All right. I'm about to pop a kernel or two. All right.
You know, I've been talking recently with your wife, Marilyn.
Oh!
She hasn't been very happy at home.
Wait.
No, and I don't like it when anyone is unhappy in love.
We have to get his address. We'd be very nice to her.
I don't want to.
I know. Just try and do like a written locker and I don't know what.
I'm terribly sorry about my brother's temper.
Oh, you should be.
I've been
He's
under-
really flown off the handle. He's a bit of a Henley Hardley himself, isn't he?
Speaking of which, could you possibly give us the address of that young man?
Oh, you know what? He's moved around so much in the past year.
I
have
would
to say.
really appreciate you if you would help me out because you are just so lovely and kind and your dress is very fitting. Can I get you a drink?
Yes. And say again while you enumerate my good qualities.
My brother has often spoken of your good qualities. What was that poem you wrote about her beauty?
That's right, that limerick.
About how gorgeous she was.
I wrote a fucking limerick.
Yes, Marilyn told me about it.
I'll tell you what, if you read that cut, I'll tell her what the lyrics say.
All right.
Oh, Lillian, you make my heart just absolutely stop. When it comes to math figures, you're at the very top. You're simply great when making a date. You really make my corn pop.
Yeah, let's be clear. I wrote it.
I know you're very simple.
How long it's been?
I haven't really had many people over to my apartment.
My goodness, the knives.
Yeah, I collect them. Can I offer you a seat?
Oh, sure, absolutely.
You comfortable?
Honestly, I'm just trying to not somersault over it.
No, I think you're doing great.
Thank you. Henry, there's just one small thing. You were so romantic by that Boise Canal, and
A lot.
a lot. But honestly, I don't see how your plan to visit my father is really a good idea at this moment.
Oh, what don't you like about my plan?
Well, darling, don't get me wrong.
I'll give you a back massage.
It's like 1,000 meteors hitting my muscles. Well, darling, it's, of course, and don't get me wrong, it's just that it seems a bit extreme to visit father so late at night, and as you said, you had to pick up a few accoutrements from here, but all I see are knives.
What is it? Tell me about your relationship with your father.
Oh, you know, I suppose it's regular. He was obscenely rich. I was sent to a boarding school in Switzerland at age 4. I haven't seen him since I was 22, and he doesn't know my name is spelled with a K.
It's like looking in a mirror. That's exactly the way my father treated me. My father never thought I'd be anything. Anything at all. Now look at me. I own a condo with knives. So many things. So many. Have you noticed my display case?
Yes, of switchblades?
But also, this one section is particularly unique. You see here, I have items that mean something. Housekeeping, a ring, a scarf. All things that mean something important to me. It's beautiful pearls. Just beautiful.
Henry, I think I'd like to go home now.
Oh.
It's rather late. I would love to introduce you to Father, but in the morning, in the daylight.
You know how long it's been since I've been spoken to by a man like that.
I understand. I'm sorry.
I suddenly feel very badly about setting your daughter up with my son.
We just need to know where your son is currently living. We couldn't get a current address.
See, he's always been a very troubled boy.
Trouble in what way?
His father wasn't very attached, and so he found his own way of making sure people never left him.
Yeah, this is like goes to Christmas present.
It sounds like though he is somehow hurting or murdering people.
What? Do you have anything? A piece of mail from him?
Anything, please. You don't understand. My daughter. I want to connect. I've spent 22 years not connecting, and now I want to connect.
I don't believe you.
What's there not to believe? Don't you understand? Kimberly spelled. I know.
Spell it.
I know it.
Spell it.
Do this. I know it.
Backwards.
If he spells Kimberly backwards, will you tell us the address?
Well, I don't know.
No, please
I
promise
also
us.
promised Marilyn that I wouldn't let anyone marry her daughter.
Please, do it.
But perhaps if there was something in it for me.
Oh, I'm married.
You're not that into her.
Fine for your daughter.
Whoa. What is
On my wife to save the future of this family.
Oh, you're such a fucking.
The most romantic.
All right,
Watch your mouth and
I know,
spell Kimberly backwards.
I did a freaking limerick for you. You're spelling it out.
I know.
I gigolo myself for your daughter.
Why? L-R-E-E-M-I. There's two it could be. 50-50 shot. K.
Is he right?
It's Kay.
Yes. Now where could he possibly be?
He's down just at the end of the docks, the most romantic apartment in town. Follow me.
Don't need these knives anymore.
Darling! Darling, it's Mother.
Mother?
And friends.
Mother, who have you brought?
Oh, just some fingers.
Checks out.
That's what we call the matchmakers in the biz.
Mother, I'm going to be needing to come by the office later.
How many locks does he have?
I'm hearing 9.
Oh, you got rid of 3. Oh, there's 3 more. There's 3 more.
Who are these?
The new fingers.
We're professional matchmakers.
Where's my fucking
I don't care for such language.
We're
in my
professional
home.
matchmakers.
Yes, we're professional matchmakers.
Oh,
We're looking
good.
to set you up.
I'm afraid Mother's stock has become low.
Okay.
I'm looking for love, you understand. And I mean, who could love a simple potato man like me?
Oh, darling, don't say that. You're gold. You can't go.
Wait.
I'm going to keep him distracted. You search the condo.
Okay, real quick, what does my daughter look like? This is a stick drawing.
I noticed the short hair.
I see.
So we were wondering what kind of woman you are interested in.
Oh, I've had much experience in this.
Yes, but you haven't found the right one
I
yet.
haven't. Makes me think maybe I'm looking for the wrong thing. I'm looking for somebody trustworthy.
So, but what about this last girl that I set you up with? I thought you and she would really hit it off.
I really thought there was something there. We had so much in common.
Yeah, she said she only had eyes for you.
Yes.
I thought at the very least you two would get down to some fingerling.
No, that's not what I'm interested in. I wanted someone like me, but then I'm starting to think, maybe not. Maybe we're too similar. We need opposites to attract, you know? Opposites, I think.
So what happened with that last girl? Send her on her way?
He's just doing research, training under me.
The way you break up with someone is imperative to knowing your person. When a woman isn't right, what do you do?
Now, honestly, I haven't fully made up my mind. We're about in limbo, you could say.
You haven't made up your mind.
No, all the other women that have come, I knew right away that we were not right. Why are you keep fighting behind
I'm
me?
very-
You're like a ghost.
I'm very interested. What kind of knives are these?
Oh, these are from Cutco. They never go.
Have a seat. Have you seen my daughter? What's going on?
Fuck you, Dad! It's me, I'm Kimberly!
Oh, sweetie, hey.
You're doing right. I've been tied up in the cloud and I thought I was gone for it, but I can't say that I'm happy to see you!
Why not? I came here to save you, to help you, to connect with you.
Don't you understand that coming and connecting with me isn't pigeonholing me into a relationship that I didn't ask for? I'm an independent woman who can find one on my own!
You were saying that right to the knives. It was very
I felt a kindredship with them. You do you, girl.
Sweetie, I want you to know that everything I did.
Oh, well, I was about to cut you free, but you are doing great.
Sweetie,
I don't like people in my home. I was showing him the butcher knife collections, and I overheard you.
Look how sharp they are.
That you could throw a pineapple through the air and slice right through it.
I could indeed. I'm a real fruit ninja with these.
Henry, it's fine. Look, everything's fine. Just let it.
Everything's fine? Your daughter doesn't think everything's fine. She hates you, you know. She hates you.
With good reason, he's been awful to her, but he's turned himself around.
It's true. You have every reason to hate me. I've been a terrible father. And I want to make it up to you. You understand? I want to be better for you. I want to connect with you. I've made a mistake. I cared too much about my business, about money, about everything. It wasn't you.
Did your father ever say that to you?
No. Why have you ever said that to me, Dad? Why have you ever said that to me, Dad? Why? You never said that to me. This isn't how it goes. This isn't how it happens. Father never said that.
That was my fault. It's the man I chose, not you.
Thank you all very much for coming out here. Wonderful. We are Hitch-cocktails. We run every Friday night at the Annoyance Theater in Chicago. If you're ever in town, please look us up. You can find us on Facebook. Drop us a line. If you are in Chicago, we're happy to give you a ticket for free. Just mention that you saw us here in DC, and that ticket is on us. There's also a lot of voting for Laughter's Choice of this festival. If you like the show, please vote for Hitch-cocktails. Good night.